Thank you for everybody who came out today. My name is Alice Chiku, and I am part of Indivisible Central Michigan. Thank you to the members of the press who are here, and thank you to the speakers who have agreed to share their personal stories. We so appreciate your willingness to share real stories about what is happening in Washington and how it impacts everyday people in our community and around the country. I'd also like to thank all of the community members that are here today. I know you're here because you are angry, frustrated, and afraid. But you're also here because you care about the sick, the disabled, the elderly, and the children who currently rely on Medicaid and SNAP food programs for survival. We're here because President Trump and Elon Musk and Representative Molinar want a new budget. Trump refers to this as a big, beautiful budget, but we know it's anything but beautiful. It's mean-spirited, and it will hurt all of us, but in particular, those who rely on programs like Medicaid and SNAP. To be clear, this budget will extend Trump's 2017 tax cuts and implement new ones at a cost of $4.5 trillion over the next decade. It will raise the debt ceiling by $4 trillion over 2 years, and it will add $3 trillion to the federal deficit over 10 years. Now, to be fair, the budget does not say that they're going to cut Medicaid. However, the budget blueprint has directed the Energy and Commerce Committee to cut $888 billion from their budget. Trump has said he won't touch Medicare. So of that budget for the Energy and Commerce Committee, 93% of what's left is Medicaid. So if they're going to cut $880 billion, it's going to come from Medicaid. Medicaid, yeah, they will tell you that the Medicaid's not in the budget plan. But since they're directed to cut that $880 billion, we know it's going to impact them. Now, they're probably going to try to weasel out of it because they're going to shift the cost to the states. Right now, Michigan pays about 75% of the Medicaid cost, 25% comes from the federal government. They will shunt all of that to the states, and then they'll say, we didn't cut Medicaid, that's up to your state. So that's going to be what? More taxes, more cuts in programs here, or cutting Medicaid here. So we are here because the House Republicans voted for this, and it's going to kick millions off of Medicaid, food assistance, housing, and other life-saving programs, all to fund tax breaks to make the richest even richer. But we've got news from Molinar and every other Trump enabler. We are paying attention, and we're not going to remain silent. These are disabled children and veterans, seniors who need home care, and people in poverty who just want to feed their families. We are so grateful to have the few people here today who can share their stories and be the face of the millions of Americans who will suffer under this budget. It's not about waste and fraud like they claim. It's about enriching the already wealthy. It's not the government we want. We don't want a government for the rich. We want a government for the rest of us.